My name is Dr. Marvin Cheatham. I am a retired federal government employee. I was employed with the National Labor Relations Board as an election specialist for 41 years. Happily retired now after a little more than 5 years. I can happily say that I basically have had a great success in heading up organizations. I was president of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference that was founded by Reverend Dr. King. I was also president of what was at one point the #1 branch in the nation, and that is the NAACP, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. When I retired from the NAACP, I was also president of the National Action Network. I've had the pleasure of being the president of maybe at least 16 organizations. One of those was, of course, also the Baltimore City Election Board. Many of the things that I basically have been involved with has basically been helping people. I've been a registered Democrat almost all my life until last year. Last year, I headed up a conglomerate of organizations and political people, and we were trying to get more funding for the Maryland HBCUs. That's the Maryland Historical Black Colleges and Universities. And in December of last year, I left the Democratic Party and registered as a member of the Green Party. I did so because it was clear to me that year after year, decade after decade, that African Americans, for the most part here in the state of Maryland, are registered as Democrats. But for the last 30, 35 years, the Democratic Party literally has done nothing for African Americans. And what we are attempting to do today is to share with people that are seeing and hearing this video to look about the issue dealing with voting. We're strongly encouraging you to vote for the best qualified, deserving, and electable candidate, regardless of race, regardless of party affiliation, and regardless of sex. And the only way we can improve upon the people that represent us is we got to do a better job in electing them. Sadly enough, the Democratic Party has used and abused African Americans. And in some cases, African Americans have to accept some of the blame, because what has happened is basically we have gone along to get along and can't look at the end of the day and say, what have Democrats done for us? And the answer is basically nothing. So we encourage you to vote, but vote for the most qualified, deserving, and electable candidate.
Hello everyone, my name is Kenneth Mejia, and I'm running for Congress in California's 34th Congressional District. And I'm reaching out to all the Greens nationwide to see if you can donate to the CCC Candidate Fund. As you know, us Greens, we don't take any corporate money. Many of us don't even have any PAC money or union money. We're powered by people like you. And that's why it's important to donate to the CCC Candidate Fund so that they could help campaigns all over the country. So please donate, please help us so we can be in office with your support. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Adam Davis, and I'm running for the 1st Congressional District here in Utah. I'm proud to be running with the Green Party because it's a party that's funded and powered by people, not by corporate interests and donations. And that means, that since we're people powered, that means all of you that are watching this. We need your help to make sure that our candidates have what they need to be able to win races up and down the ballot all across the country. The Green Party is committed to a better future than the Democrats and the Republicans have delivered us. Their politics of fear have delivered everything that we were afraid of. And now it's time that we move forward to build a more hopeful future for people, for peace, and for planet. And we need people to volunteer, we need people to donate. $10, $5, anything, whatever you can donate. Please donate to the Green Party CCC Candidate Fund to help candidates across the country break the corporate stranglehold on our government. You can also find my campaign at davisforutah.com, as well as on Facebook and Twitter, where you can donate directly to my campaign. And again, please donate to the Green Party Coordinated Campaign Committee Candidate Fund to help candidates all over the country. Thank you.
My name's Ryan Sullivan, and like many of you, I'm fed up. Fed up with insufficient wages. Fed up with the lack of meaningful opportunities we all have available to us. Fed up with xenophobic and racist institutions waging war on the most vulnerable amongst us every day. I'm fed up with all the elitist class enemies out here manufacturing popular support with their lies, their nationalism, and the funding of capitalist bloodsuckers to make it possible. Like many of you, I want my child to have air to breathe, grass to run through, and a world where he isn't treated like the plaything of the rich and powerful when he too grows up. Our campaign isn't playing for the hearts and minds of lobbyists or wealthy donors. We will not placate or play nice with racists and those who would otherwise divide up our working class communities for profit and power. Politicians whose failed ideologies and critical support has gotten us here are not in a position to dictate the terms of our collective liberation a moment longer. We are the radical left they've been warning you about. Push back with us and donate today to ensure that this campaign has the materials and funds to force the ruling class and political establishments here to respond on these vital issues. A better world is possible, but it is not guaranteed. It is in our hands to make it come about.
Hi, my name is Erin Fox. I'm co-chair of the Coordinated Campaign Committee of the Green Party of the United States. And I'd like to thank you for tuning in to our first social media telethon today. We've got a lot of great candidates who have shared their views, and we really need your help in supporting them. And that's why I'm asking you to donate to the CCC Candidate Fund. The CCC Candidate Fund provides support to candidates in targeted races all across the country. We've got a lot of exciting campaigns this year, from the congressional races in California to local races all across the nation, and we really need your support in order to win. If you believe in green values and you want to help promote a green message and you want to see green governance, it's critical that you support our candidates with a kind, generous donation today. Please donate to the CCC Candidate Fund, and thank you for everything you do to support green values.
My name is Laura Wells, and I'm running for Congress District 13 in California. I'm delighted to be a member of this great group of candidates that's running this year across the country. Here in California, we have 3 candidates, Greens, running against incumbent Democrats. No Republicans in the race running for Congress. They are funded by the billionaires and their corporations. That's what's messed up the country. We're funded by real people like you. So thank you to the CCC fundraising efforts and to you. Give what you can today, and together we'll move toward a much better world. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Rodolfo Cortez Barragan. So I am a candidate for Congress in California's 40th Congressional District. This is East and Southeast Los Angeles County. It's an impoverished, heavily polluted area, the most Latinx, Chicanx, Mexican American community in the United States. And we have a big problem, which is that our representative in Congress claims to be for the people. She's been there for 25 years, and before that it was her father. So altogether the same family has been in power for 55 years. And while the Roybal family has introduced some bills and gotten some concessions from the Republicans to help the community a little bit, for the most part, there is so much that they could have done to help the community. For example, this is just one example. There was a battery factory in the community, the Exide battery factory, and this factory was polluting for decades. What did the Roybal family do? Nothing. Entire families got sick. Children, we are a cancer hotspot. Children are dying of cancer. Entire families have died, and this could have all been prevented if the representatives had actually done anything. Mrs. Roybal and her father did nothing, and now the same situation is continuing all around the district with new factories that are not following regulations. So people are literally being killed by these factories, and these factories, of course, serve the military-industrial complex. This is where they get finished, those airplane parts. And so what happens with the finished product? Then we go assaulting other societies. This is not good for anybody except for those that benefit from constant war and pollution at home. So please, if you're able to, help out the campaign. We are lucky that we will be on the November ballot. This is one of the first times in California we have 3 candidates that will be on the November ballot for Congress. This is an outstanding opportunity. We're running in the bluest districts in the land, so we must get out these Democrats. This is the perfect way to do it. So please support all 3 of us, and if you can, donate to the CCC Candidate Fund.